And welcome back to another episode of All the Fabric 6, where last episode we conquered the moon. So taking my rocket back to the overworld, we're actually going to need to construct a new one for the next part of our journey, but we've got a waystone set up down there, so we can always get back to the moon. But yeah, we can't fly anywhere else just yet. We could go to orbit. Orbit's kind of cool, but let's just go back to Earth. Now, where are we going to land? Maybe we're going to land... Are we going to land in the right place? I'm going to need to slow down. I think we're going to just miss the launch pad. Yeah. I must have moved slightly when we're on the moon, because I think it does like the nether thing where you move a certain number of blocks in one dimension and it moves you a certain number in other dimensions. So, looking at our quests, we have gotten to the moon. Now, all of this stuff looks like it's optional. We don't really need it. Although this does say that it's locked by all these other things. I might just try and construct it. We should be able to get a tier 2 rocket pretty easily. Dish blocks should not be a problem. We mined an awful lot of them up on the moon. Then the rest of the stuff is kind of pretty similar, aside from we're going to need to know how to make dish plates. Which makes me realize we don't have like a portable terminal for doing patterns. Which we probably should. And I think wireless pattern? You totally can, right? A wireless pattern and cutting terminal. This is the wrong thing for doing that, but yeah, we can get them. So we're going to need to know how to make dish plates. We could do the blocks, actually. No, let's not. Let's not. And then the rest of this... this is all stuff we've made before. Nothing too spectacular here. I also want to get a rover just because they are cool. Just some black dye, dish, steel. Yeah, nothing too major here. Let's get one of these as well. All right. Tier 1 rover. Which is pretty cool. These things just take rocket fuel. And we also have the next tier of rocket ready to go. We are ready for Mars, which has not done that quest, even though these all say optional. I will just craft all of the stuff because I would like to get the completion quest for this. And solar panel. We have completed to Mars. Let's grab all our cool rewards and see what we got. Dish cables, nice. More dish cables, dish plates, dish pipes, steel, dish ingots. Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, we had to construct an oxygen distributor, which will let us distribute oxygen into the air, which would actually be nice. I think what I might do is get us an infinite supply of oxygen that we can use up in space. And we can set ourselves up a little area, and we'll probably move this around. So this is going to be used for nothing. I don't know what we're ever going to use this for. It can probably just go on there. But if we go to a chunk loaded area, we can set up permanent oxygen, and then we can just pump that oxygen straight into the oxygen distributor up on Mars or somewhere, and we'll have like a home base where we don't need to have oxygen in our tank. Not super necessary, but like kind of cool to have. Oh, that's That's what's under here. That's what's under here. Oxygen loader, you're going to sit there. Yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. And then you run. Nice. And then you can output. Can you output? If I grabbed some oxygen from Ad Astra, and you said extract. Yeah, you can extract out of there into an entangled tank. And then because this area is chunk loaded, so we've got what, 690 something? Yeah, it should work. Because this area is chunk loaded, we will always have oxygen. Neat. Neat. And then we can pump that into a distributor. Because I have an oxygen tank here, means I probably want another one that I can carry around with me, but still, that's going to work. And I think we're good to go, right? Then we go to Mars and we get some Ostrom, and then that'll let us get the next tier of spacesuit, and there's some other bits and pieces. Yeah, I guess need to set up a new launch area just down here somewhere. Like we've got our moon rocket, but we need space for our Mars rocket. And I'll keep it pretty simple. We're not going to go too crazy here. But we want a little bit of something. A little bit of something. All right. Processing up a final bit of rocket fuel. I think we're probably pretty good. I don't know if we need more for heading further into space. We might just grab a little bit more. I don't know, 10 buckets. That's probably too many. Now we could just use a tank. Right. I'll just see if we can use a tank. So if we had like rocket fuel in here, can we chuck fuel in the correct rocket out of the tank? No. All right. Good to know. Good to know. You can just live there. It's now a decorative thing. Decorative tank. Okay, cool. So there's the rocket fuel. I won't put the rocket fuel in the rover yet, just in case he like loses it when you break him. So there's a bunch of that. What do we need? What do we need? We've got a launch pad so we can leave. We definitely want a waystone. We definitely want a waystone. I should craft a bunch of these. Well, I should still craft a bunch of these. Because we always want more waystones. And hey, a red waystone would be cool, but we don't have the stuff. Don't have the stuff. There we go. This looks like maybe what Mars looks like. I'll take a couple of these as well. There we go. Waystones for days. So, rover. Actually, we'll want night vision. Got our bow. We got an oxygen distributor. We got a little bit of food. But we can always teleport back. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to head to Mars in our tier 2 rocket. I didn't make that little stand thing tall enough. It's okay. It's too late now. I don't want to explode the rocket. Let's go check out Mars. Cool. So, yes, with our tier 2 rocket, the furthest we can go is Mars. And we don't want to make a space station. Oh, a nice negative 65 degrees. That's pretty cool. Actually, no pun intended there. And yeah, I suspect we're going to be waiting for some terrain to generate. And we're here. We're here and it is very, very bright. Let's go. Slow down a little bit. A safe landing. Nice. We're on Mars. I think we can probably get away without that for now. Yeah. Cool. Cool. We're here. And... oh, there's the achievement. Now, I want to chuck down this launch pad. Right where this is. And that way, when we launch the rocket to go back, it'll go in the same place. Cool. We have our tier 2 rocket. Now, I don't think there are villages or like safe areas. We are very transparent. Let's just chuck down. Oh, that's snow. Martian polar caps. It's kind of neat. I don't think there's anywhere for us to kind of have as a like base camp. Though we can set something up and then we've got our oxygen distributor, which would be kind of cool, but it didn't bring any materials. You know what? Let's say you were going to Mars. Would you not set up in this cave? I see a creature. I don't think these are friendly. I don't think these are friendly. You didn't look that friendly. Yeah, it's very dark in here, but yeah, would you not set up in a cave? I think you'd set up in a cave. I'm going to go grab some materials. We're going to set up a little base camp because I think that'll be kind of cool. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are dungeons. Wait, are there dungeons? I actually don't even remember if there are dungeons in Mars. I know there wasn't, or there might not have been the last time I played through the mod. I don't know if anything's changed since then. But we need a little base camp. Definitely. Definitely. Hey, look, there's Earth. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I thought I'd plant like a nice tree up here. No. You are not allowed to plant trees or grass. I tried grass as well, and it just instantly... it instantly does that. So we just have some dirt. We have some dirt to remind us of home. I suspect we probably could plant that stuff if this worked. And I don't know why it doesn't. Because you've got oxygen, you've got power. I don't know why you don't work. But let us explore some of Mars. I mean, this is why we can't have oxygen. And I guess it's probably worth not going too far. And I might want to just put a thing on the map. So that we can find this if we need to. So that'll probably show up. That shows up. It's not really that bright, but this will help. So, what are we on Mars to find? We want to find... is it Ostrom? We want to find some Ostrom. And I kind of thought these pipes might look cool. They kind of look cool. They kind of look like some oxygen-y stuff might be happening. Yeah. I mean, this isn't actually doing anything, but it sure does almost look like it would be. Alright, perfect. Decorative pipes. Decorative pipes. Now, we could just go straight down here. Maybe not. Maybe we check in our night vision goggles. Just a little bit bright up here. Now, we do want to try and find the dungeon. If there is a dungeon, which... yeah, I still can't remember. Why don't I have my bow? Oh, actually, yeah, you need to be a little bit more careful. They actually do hurt a little bit. Yeah, I can't remember if there's a dungeon or not. So we might just be here to mine up a bunch of this ore, which I'm going to assume that we can't duplicate anywhere. We can we can macerate it to triple it. Interesting. Now we couldn't do that with Dash, right? Oh, we totally could have. Oh, well, I guess it's... Now that gets us triple. But what does fortune get us? That was 5 times. Yeah, no, let's not bother. Let's not bother doing that. We'll just fortune it. That's probably the way to go. Yeah, I guess I just mine a bunch of this stuff. I doubt we'll come across a dungeon just down here mining, but hey, you never know. All right, probably got enough Ostrom for what we need, and just been trying to repair my netherite hammer. Just getting a little bit broken. So we got 37 blocks of Ostrom, raw Ostrom blocks, and 56 Ostrom. Yeah, so I was just having a look on the Terrarium Discord, which is kind of where the Ad Astra stuff kind of lives now. And I don't think there's a Mars dungeon yet, unless I missed it. So, yeah, no Mars dungeon to find, which is a shame because I like the globe, but that's okay. And we can biff that in there, and we can biff that in there. I would like to try and find... There is like a temple that we can come across. Just to see it. I don't think there's anything super amazing in there. I think there's a bit of Ostrom as well, which will be nice. But I think we're probably going to have enough Ostrom now. But we definitely want to use this rover. Our Mars rover. And is this... No, you're still not working. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe the area is just too big. It's probably that. Or, yeah, maybe the doors. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We don't need night vision right now. So, Mars rover. Well, tier 1 rover. Actually, does that mean there's a tier 2 rover? Not yet. Fuel loader. Give fuel to a near rover or rocket. That's kind of cool. Now, I'm not familiar with that. This add-on. Bigger oxygen cans by the look of it. A gravity normalizer. It's kind of handy. A rocket sensor. Yeah, interesting. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. But anyhow, we can grab some fuel. And let's go for a little cruise. In this thing. Yeah, this is the ticket. So for a little bit of a drive around Mars. Ooh, and actually not too far away is one of those temples. So, yeah. I think this is about the only structure you'll really find on Mars at the moment. And inside, there are chests. And that one had not a lot. But there are Ostrom blocks. Must be like fully smelted Ostrom blocks. Yeah. Nice. So the chest, not great. The Ostrom block, kind of nice. But yeah, I think unfortunately that's kind of the extent of the Mars temples. Cool to like transport that to the overworld or something. Yeah, or maybe in a space station base. I don't know. Ooh, I think this is a material that you can only get from Mars as well. Oh, actually, is this meteor stuff? No, conglomerate. Whoops. I think this might be a Mars-only material. Do we need it? Yes. Yeah, we definitely need it. It's very important that we have conglomerate. Very, very important. Flying is still faster. So another temple. I guess we will flog the stuff. Oh, this is different. This is mildly different. And not particularly exciting for the stage of the game we're at now. But I will take that. I didn't mean to break the wall. Cool. All right. So that's probably all we need here. Let's pop back to Mars. Well, our Mars, Waystone. And we will leave that there doing nothing. And I'll get the rocket back home, and then I guess we'll make up some Ostrom stuff, get the next rocket, and yeah, land on the next planet. I think we kind of get a choice at this point. Right. Full netherite spacesuit. Beat the heat. Nice. And do you have a weird... Yeah, you're kind of still doing the weird glowy thing. That's right. Must be like a Ad Astra shaders incompatibility thing. We definitely want an armor stand. So we can display our OG spacesuit, which is going to live here. Yes, this is all kind of expanding. Sure. Going to live there. All right, yeah, I did just whip up these other bits and pieces, so I think all we're left with... Need to get some cryo fuel. Yeah, I mean, we can kind of actually set some of this up. So an energizer, you would store power. And then we could chuck the cryo freezer here. And then I upgraded my other tank and emptied it out just because we kind of keep picking stuff up. And then this will make a very small amount of cryo fuel. A very small amount of cryo fuel. That's better. And we'll get a bucket of that. And yeah, maybe we'll use it as rocket fuel, although I've got all of this. So not exactly a urgent thing. That's, yep, don't look in there. And boom. There are our 2 buckets of cryo fuel. That gets us a whole bunch of quests. Which got us some useful things. Some useful things. The fins are actually good, because every single time I would craft one, it gives you like 4, and that's not enough to make a rocket. Cool. So that's all of that, and then it's just the tier 3 rocket, which should be reasonably straightforward. Hopefully we have enough Ostrom, because I was kind of wasn't paying attention. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, I think this will be fine. All right. Pretty sure we're good to go. We'll grab our tier 3 rocket. Prepared for danger. Kind of. We got our neat looking tier 3 rocket. I guess it's actually going to be getting very close to this thing if I expand that out that way. So we might shuffle everything across. Maybe chuck some lights down too, because it was getting a bit dark. But yeah, safety first. Not too close to that. We got those same enchantments again. Just yeah, same thing. We got a launch pad. We got some rocket fuel, and I guess we'll use the cryo stuff because it's new and we have it. And then that can go there, and hey, some spare cryo rocket fuel if we need it. Do we need to take a buggy with us? Maybe. I think we're good. Let's decide where we're going next. So, ready, for liftoff. And this is a cool looking rocket. This is a cool looking rocket. Let's go. This one's faster, right? Like this launches faster. I think it does. I think it does. Ad Astra is fun. Yeah, so I think we get to choose between Mercury or Venus. I think Venus had more stuff from memory. I don't know if there was too much going on Mercury, but I'm not sure. We'll check out Venus. Come on. Load. Hopefully we're not going to explode on impact. Loads of terrain. No, did me pushing spacebar actually? No, there we go. That's good. I thought I might have jumped out of the rocket because you can leave. Like I could leave now and it would explode on the ground. Which is obviously not what we want. What on earth are those things? Oh, actually they might have been here last time. Okay, not friendly. Not friendly and do a bit of damage. Yikes. Right, so we might want to... Is that the place? That might be the place. We might want a little bit of a defensive area here. I don't really bring anything for doing that. Let's just construct a little bit of something. Just so we've got somewhere to retreat to and somewhere to set up our waystone as well. Cool. All right. We are here. We are on Mars. We've got a legendary loot bag. It has oxygen. Legendary. Legendary. Yeah, and then we can take out these things. Yeah, these aren't one-shot. These are not one-shot type of mobs. Now that's a cool bit of terrain there. Infernal Venus Barrens. But yeah, I think there's some cool stuff to be had here, and I think mining is also a good idea. I think it's this planet has what we're looking for. Maybe it's Mars and Venus. I'm not sure. But we will, I guess, do this. Just making it capital, so I might remember that there's no oxygen here in the future. Acid rain. Acid rain not good. Acid rain very bad. Acid rain very bad. Where is this? Wow. Yep. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, well, I guess we're doing some mining first because, yeah, I don't want to get acided. Now, I did leave my good pickaxe at home, so I'm going to have to teleport back and get that. My pickaxe is not here. What did I do with my netherite pick? Of course. Of course, that's where I put that. Let's actually make it daytime. I don't really want to deal with acid rain. We'll make it a little bit nicer. No, we can't. No, I didn't think we could get rid of that, but we could. Just sneakily do that. Don't stand in the cryo fuel. And now hopefully there's also stopped the rain on Venus. It has. Alright, cool. And we spawn in an okay location, teleporting back here. Alright. We don't really need to set a waypoint on the map because... Yeah? Ooh, what do we got here? Is that... Oh, it's coal. You know what? I will actually go down and try and find some of this ore. Because I know I need to mine a bunch. So we may as well just grab it now. And then we'll explore those cool looking things. Oh, that's a... That's a sulfur creeper. Interesting. Oh, is this the... This is the stuff we're looking for, right? Calorite? That's the stuff. And I'm going to assume that we can't... I think a 25% chance of getting calorite that way. I think fortuning it is still going to be the way to go. Still going to be the way to go. I'll gather a bunch of this. Well, you know what? I think I've probably got enough... What's this stuff called? Calorite. Probably got enough now. And if we don't, it's pretty easy to come back in and get more. I don't get any that time. A little bit of a thunderstorm, which I suspect means acid rain, so we will pop back. Hop back to the overworld. Yeah, nah. We don't want to deal with that. We can get this calorite processing. I'll just hang on to these ores. I don't know what we're going to use them for. That's going to be getting us some calorite, which completes this quest. Mercury metal. Well, we got this from Venus, but yeah, fair enough. I guess it can come from either. And we got some fluid pipes. Neat. Yeah, so we want to go check out that structure, and then there's like the last tier of rocket. A rainbow on Venus? I mean, acid, I guess it's an acid rainbow. Yeah, I think we will come back next time to finish off exploring these structures on Venus. Might skip Mercury for now. I don't think there's a whole lot going on there. And then we can get into the final tier of Ad Astra Rocket and finish off another quest chapter. And of course, check out the planet where you don't need a spacesuit, which is kind of cool, and it's got some sheep things on it. It might have changed since the last time I was there. It's been a while. But anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. I'll come back next time for some more All of Fabric 6. See ya.